What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? I guess and I pray that you guys are having a wonderful trading week, and I guess that you're doing the most just so you can better yourself and be the 1% and be that profitable and professional trader like you manifest and destined to be. And I guess that you're doing the most to make sure that you are not doing anything that will violate your progress and that will violate your journey, or rather what I say, that will violate your results as a trader, because it's hard being a trader and it's sometimes overwhelming. But today I have like a special video for you guys today, right? I know that I've been sharing trade breakdowns on like how to trade, how to approach the markets, how to confirm entries, and how to look for like possible directions, or how to anticipate what's next if you're trading, or what would you do if price does something like that or whatnot, right? But before I get any further with the video, make sure you smash the like button, you subscribe to the channel, you share the video, you comment on the video, you click the links to sign up with the brokers that I use, or to check out my day in the life vlogs. Or if you're looking for a legitimate forex trading course, you know what TOT Academy have came up with. You can choose if you're looking for the virtual one or you're looking for the in-person course. But my plan is to make sure that I help traders out there who are struggling to see success or to see results or the consistency they're trading, or if they're busy switching from strategy to strategy. I have made these courses just so I can help you guys use one strategy, and it's more effectively because we're focusing on psychology, we're focusing on risk management, on your scale, on your consistency, on your patience, and far most importantly, on your discipline as a trader, right? But without further ado, let me hop onto the charts and let me share with you guys what I want to share, and make sure that you take something and you learn more everything that I'm willing to share with you guys, right? So grab a pen, grab some paper, or grab a notebook, or put your headphones, because what I'm about to share will be valuable not only for 2024 but for the rest of your trading journey, because anything in trading doesn't change, they just evolve, right? So when they evolve, they also require you to evolve as a trader, but patterns, strategy, skill, price action, things like that, they don't change, right? So today I chose the Nasdaq, right? So I want to use 3 time frames, right? The daily, the 4-hour, and the hourly time frame. The daily, we're mainly focusing on how is price looking. The 4-hour, we're focusing on what led pricing to look like it looked on the daily, and what might happen from what we saw on the daily, and what price looked like, what might happen from there. And then on the hourly, we're strictly using for our confirmations to execute, but we're not executing. I'm just showing you guys how you can do it the way I'm doing it, right? So starting on the first time frame, the daily, we're strictly focusing on this uptrend move, this very same uptrend move, not the whole picture on the NAS, but we're strictly focusing on the uptrend on the NAS that we currently are experiencing, right? So you can tell that structure on NAS, we strictly are bullish, right? Our structure is strictly bullish. Why do I say price is strictly bullish? You can tell that price created this all-time high and created this low, right? And then pushed to the upside, giving us a new all-time high and a low, and then pushed again and gave us a new all-time high and a low, 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 and a new all-time high. Might we get that low? We just don't know for now, right? So I now get the picture that my structure on Nasdaq, we are in a uptrend, right? Because when you clearly see this, you can tell that, okay, this is our clean uptrend, right? So on the daily, I'm focusing on what, like I said, what happened, right? Or how price is looking, right? So this was our first high. This was the first highest point that price has created, and this was the second lowest point. This was the lowest point that price has printed out, right? So from this high, from price hitting this all-time high and this lowest point in the market, price did what? Pushed to the upside, right? So from price pushing to the upside, we created this high, right? A new all-time high, right? And we did what? We created those lows, right? So you can tell that, okay, price created a high, price created a low. We violated this high and created a new high. We created a new low, which is not lower than this previous lowest point, right? And then we did what? We pushed to the upside. So it still continues by pushing to the upside, creating again a very same high, right? And a low again. So when you now see this, you can tell that, okay, my picture on the NAS are in a uptrend, right? So when you see that, okay, we're in an uptrend, that's when I now have to do it to hop onto the 4 hour, because the daily doesn't have much information, right? So when you slide to the hourly, when you slide to the 4 hour time frame, when you slide into the 4 hour, I need you guys to see everything that I'm telling you guys, right? How picture perfect it would be from the 4 hour time frame. So this was our highest point that prices created, and then we came back to create the lowest point in the markets, right? So we did what? We pushed to the upside and created what? And created another high, right? So from creating this new high and creating our new low, there's only two things that I had to focus on, or there's only two things that traders need to focus on. Because one, you now know that, okay, we had this all-time high, right? That price did what? Prices violated and created this new all-time high, right? So as traders, you need to wait for what? For price to give you signs, or to create that new low, or rather would I say that lower high in the markets. So if price creates that all-time high, you need to wait for that lowest point. You need to wait for price to give you to print out a low point, or rather would I say to give you a confirmation of a higher low point or higher low formation. And once you get this higher low formation, you now need to expect what? You now need to expect price to do what? To continue pushing to the upside. And as a trader, you only are going to put your money to work once price violates a certain high after we've created a higher low. Do you guys get that? Because when you look at this, price created this high and we created this higher low. So from creating this higher low, price pushed to the upside, created a new all-time high, violating this previous high, right? So once we created this higher low, this was an indication that from price violating this high and price creating a new high and price creating that new higher low, there's a possibility that price might do it, might create another all-time high by simply violating what? Our previous high and creating a what? That new higher high. So when you see that, okay, price printed out that new higher high, you now need to wait for what? For a higher low formation, for price to give you a higher low formation and give you signs that we've created that lowest point. We're now looking for what? For a continuation to the upside, only or simply by doing what? By waiting for price to violate your what? To violate your high and do it and create those new highs. Do you guys get that? So now you get the picture that, okay, price is doing what? Price is creating highs, creating lows, violating highs. Price is creating highs, creating lows, and violating highs. Do you guys get that? Because when you now understand that, okay, we're creating higher lows and creating higher highs, we're creating higher highs and creating higher lows, you now need to understand that from every higher low that price has created, there's a high possibility that we might violate that highest point, that previous higher high, to create that new high, right? So from every high that price prints out, you need to at least wait for a pullback or an exhaustion phase, or for price to create a low, or rather would I say a higher low, in order for you to confirm what? A continuation to the upside. Do you guys get that? So now you get the picture that, okay, what happened on the daily and what's happening on the 4 hour. We now hop into the what? To the hourly time frame to simply see why we could have took such trades, or where we could have took such trades, right? So this is our higher low, right? We're not focusing on this higher low because we've created our first higher low and our first lower high, right? So once you get what? Once you get a violation of our highest point, and once price prints out that lowest point, rather what I say, a higher low, you need to wait for what? For continuation trades to the upside. Only if price violates that higher high, we anticipate a possible new higher low. Do you guys get that? So my first trade on this very same zone could have been taken right after price does what? Right after price violated this high, right after price has done what? Right after price violates this highest point, you can tell that okay, this was our bullish candlestick that closed above, and obviously from price closing above, this was a confirmation that we might be looking for a continuation to the upside. So this is where you could have took your trade, right? This is where you could have took your trade. So we move and we continue. So you now see that okay, that high has been violated. Price has now printed out this new all-time high, right? So from printing out this new all-time high and this printing out this new all-time higher low, you can tell that obviously in order for us to put our money to work, we need to at least wait for what? We need to wait for price to do it, for price to violate this high. And when you continue looking at this line, you can also tell that obviously we had what? We had price breaking out and coming back for that small intraday retest. And obviously from coming back to this small intraday retest, you could have took trades where either on this bullish candlestick or this bullish K1, or once price confirmed to you that obviously we have break out of our high, then that's when you could have put your money to work. Do you guys get that? So when we continue, price did the very same shit. We created a high, right? We violated this high and printed out this new highs and having a new higher low, right? So obviously in order for you to put your money to work, you need to at least wait for what? For once price violates what? Once price violates our highest point, and once price closes above that highest point, you need to anticipate what? A continuation to the upside. And you could have took this trade where? Here, because you can clearly see that this was our candlestick that violated our highest point. Do you guys get that? So I can continue and continue and continue looking for what? Looking for how you could have took those trades. But I want to show you guys, because this is just examples of what you can do when the market is showing you something like this. But this is obviously my own opinion and my own my own opinions, I want to say, right? Because this is not 100% accurate. It's just an anticipation, right? As traders, we just anticipate what price is showing us. Do you guys get that? So I repeat, you focus on your daily to see what happened. You focus on your 4 hour to see why it happened and what might happen, right? And you focus on your hourly time frame strictly for your executions, and that's it. You guys get that? But without further ado, that's the video that I wanted to share with you guys. Waking up on a Wednesday and seeing that okay, I might upload some educational videos for my traders out there and share some gems for traders out there. You guys get that? But without further ado, this is your boy Harlem. Make sure you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, you share the video, you comment on the videos, you click the links to sign up with the brokers that I use, or check out my day in the live vlogs. Or if you're looking for a legitimate forex trading course, you know what to do. You know what to do. COT Academy is here for you guys. And I want to wear my glasses just so I can look cute for you guys and look handsome for you guys. And thank you guys for the support that you're showing to me. It's been days, it's been months, and it's been years. But COT Academy and Sviso Harlem YouTube channel is simply here for you guys. As much as I'm sharing these gems that are educational for you guys, all I ask is that you click the like, you subscribe to the channel, you comment on the videos, you share my channel, you share my videos, and you most of all interact on my COT Academy videos or this Forex gems that I'm uploading with you guys. But in conclusion, I'm just grateful for having you guys as a community and as a family. COT Academy to the world. Without further ado, this is your boy Harlem. That's all I got.